One thing that I've learned about being a full-time entrepreneur for the past 6 years is reinvesting back into my business. Now, my strategy has not always been the best over the years, but I've definitely gotten a lot better at how to reinvest back into my business so that it grows. For those of you guys who are new here, hello, my name is Jasmine and I'm so glad to have you. So I've been running an OnlyFans for the past 6 years. I started during COVID, and when I first started, all I was doing was running ads. So I wasn't doing Facebook ads, but what I was doing was paying to be posted on other large creators' OnlyFans pages. And so then their fans would see me, they would subscribe to my page, and then hopefully I could get them to spend money with me, right? I still do that to this day. I still spend quite a bit of money on ads. However, I've also expanded how I acquire new customers by posting on social media all day, every day. And that has been working. In the month of April, I was able to bring in 200 fans alone just from Twitter, X. And I don't post anything explicit on social media. Everything I post is safe for work. So I now have 4 Twitter accounts. I have 2 YouTube channels specifically just for OnlyFans. I have 6 Instagrams. I think I got 6. I got my main one. Yeah, 6 Instagrams. I have 1 Threads, and I have 3 TikToks. Okay, so I am posting on social all day. I try to on each account. I try to post at least 3 times a day on that one account. So I have lots of content being pushed out on multiple platforms, on multiple accounts every single day. I also have an email list for my OnlyFans. So it's like a free sign up, put your email in, and then we send out just like a newsletter telling the things that I'm up to. And content is the name of the game. And the content that you create for social, well, first of all, it can't be explicit because you can't put anything explicit on Instagram. They're going to shut you down. You can't put anything explicit on TikTok for sure. They will shut you down, right? So you have to figure out content that you actually want to create so that you can create a lot of it and so that you don't get burnt out by doing it. And something that I've had a lot of fun doing over the past few years, I lost 100 pounds. And so from 2023 to 2025, I was creating a lot of fitness content. I just loved being in the gym and lifting weights, and I would wear like matching gym sets, and I would just record my reps. And because I looked cute, you know, cute little gym shorts, whatever, I had a lot of fans who would come in to my OnlyFans from those platforms, so from YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, right? But I noticed that I don't really like making gym content anymore. Like when I go to the gym now, I just like to work out. I don't really want to record. And so what I started doing this year in 2026 is I've been doing try-on hauls. I've just been enjoying my weight loss, my new body. And so I try on dresses, I'll try on bathing suits, I'll try on lingerie sets, stuff like that. And I'll post those across different platforms on different accounts. And it's been a lot of fun for me to do that, and it's allowed me to create lots of content that I'm able to chop up into short little clips, post across multiple platforms, and then bring in even more fans. So because I'm posting on social all day and I buy ads, I probably bring in about 3,000-ish new fans per month, somewhere up in there. I'm trying to increase that. So that's kind of how I've been running my OnlyFans strategy. Now, I have a free page. So when they come in from social or when they come in from another person's page, they're getting brought into a free page. And on that free page, that's where I charge for videos or I charge for, you know, different types of services, things like that. And that's how I've been running that. So my free page is my main page, and that is the page that has all the fans. I do have a paid page that I promote on the free page. So I think we're advertising for the we're advertising for the paid page, I would say about 10 times a day on the free page. And we are getting a good amount of people who come from free to paid. But the only way that they find the paid page is through the free page. So that's how I've been running that. And that has been working for me. Something else to you guys when it comes to growing OnlyFans or just any business, reinvesting into the business, is you have to have people help you as you grow. And that's one of the things that I had to learn is I can't be a one-woman show forever. And in the year of 2025, I actually took a year off from OnlyFans to grow my coaching business, get Glow Up Academy started, learn how to run a TikTok live, protect my TikTok live script and stuff like that. So I was pretty much off of OnlyFans for 2025, but I've been back on it since 2026. And I've added more people to my team. I have someone now who creates my flyers, my tip flyers and campaigns. I have someone else who cues my page and stuff like that. So you have to be constantly reinvesting back into your business to make it better because you can't do everything by yourself. One of my assistants, she also clips the videos that I make for YouTube and she clips them into reels. And then those are the reels that I post on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts. So it's a lot of work, but you can't do everything by yourself. You have to get to a point where you try to keep your living expenses as low as possible so that the money you do make from your business, whether it's OnlyFans or anything, you can reinvest to make it bigger, make it better. Now, do you need ads? Like for instance, I do have ads, paid ads for OnlyFans, but I don't have any paid ads running for Glow Up Academy or anything that has to do with coaching. All of that is organic. And that's why I love TikTok Live so much and YouTube Live is because those platforms bring new people to your live who have never seen you before. So it's a great way to reach cold customers. People who have never seen you before, they don't know anything about you, but they swiped, they came across your live, they like what you're saying, they're tuned in, they watch some more of your videos, and the next thing you know, they end up buying your product. So going live is great to try to bring in more people without paying for ads. Also posting long form YouTube videos. For the past month and a half now, I've been posting 2 long form YouTube videos on this channel every single day. On my OnlyFans YouTube channel, the YouTube channel that's the purpose is to funnel them to my OnlyFans, I'm posting 2 long form YouTube videos a day there. It's really content, new creative. So on the free page that I'm funneling everybody into, we're posting all day on there. They see me all day long. I am top of mind. We're posting on the wall, I would say about 24 times a day. In the DMs, we're sending something out about 20 times a day. So that's why I'm saying, like, I had to reinvest into the business. I had to get people to help me because there's no way I could do all of that by myself. There's no way I could create all this content. There's no way I'd be able to post all this content, create the flyers, clip everything down, and post on my OnlyFans pages themselves and send out messages all by myself. That would never happen. And so then therefore I would be able to grow it how I'm growing it. So you have to, if you're gonna buy ads, you gotta spend money on ads. And then you have to hire people to help you. Now you can do like contract work or freelancers. Like you don't have to have like a full-time employee where you're paying them an hourly rate, 40 hours a week. You don't have to do that, but you are gonna need a team. You're gonna need people to help you. Excuse me. And how do I create all of this content in the first place? So I batch record a lot of stuff. I'm still playing around with the days in which I record, because one thing I've noticed about myself is when I go live to sell Glow Up Academy, that takes a lot of energy from me because I'm on live for about 3.5 hours. So on those days that I go live to sell Glow Up Academy, I do not commit to making any content. If I have the energy after the fact or before the fact, I will, but I don't make it mandatory. I just only focus on going live for those 3.5 hours, and then I'll do like back-end stuff, like uploading stuff to YouTube, stuff like that, but I don't force myself to create content on those days. The days that I do not go live, so for instance today, that's where I lock in on batch recording. So for this YouTube channel, my coaching channel, I try to get between 10 to 15 long form YouTube videos done. And these videos are only about 10 to 15 minutes long. And then those will be enough to post or to queue throughout the week. The next day, that I don't go live on TikTok to sell Glow Up Academy will be a day that I batch record for OnlyFans content. So I'll do like the try on hauls, I'll take my pictures, I'll do little reel clips, things like that. And that content that I make on that day will be the content that is distributed throughout the week to promote the OnlyFans. So it's a lot of organization, especially because I'm running two different brands that are complete opposites of each other. They don't overlap at all, unless I'm like giving y'all OnlyFans strategies, but they're just two completely different businesses. And the reason why I don't let go of the OnlyFans business is because I put so much money into that business, and there's just so much stuff that I've created that could still be sold. So I haven't made OnlyFans content in several years, but I don't even have a large following on OnlyFans. I mean, I do, but I don't in the grand scheme of things. So there's just so much more money on there that could be made from videos that have already been made. I just have to bring in more traffic to sell that content, right? And so that's why I'm focusing on that and trying to just max out sales there. And then with Glow Up Academy, building a brand is a slow process. It's not something that happens overnight at all. I look at OnlyFans as more like my job, and I look at my coaching business as an investment into the future, what's going to really allow me to live in my purpose, walk in my purpose long term. So I don't really expect to see big numbers from my coaching business for like the next 5 to 10 years. So this is the long haul. But because I've already invested so much into OnlyFans, not just time, but money, I'm going to max it out as much as I possibly can. And that's just how I've been running it. It's been working for me. It's still a lot of things to learn, still a lot of things to get better at. I do plan on hiring more people because there's just more stuff that could get done that would allow me to free up more time to just posting or creating content. And that's my goal. My goal with OnlyFans and with Glow Up Academy or coaching is to only have to focus on creating the content. I don't want to have to cue anything. I don't want to have to edit anything. I don't want to have to create any visuals for anything except the content. And once I record the videos, because I am the brand, I want to be able to distribute that to my team, and then they take care of it from there. They clip it, they caption it, they post it, cue it, whatever, right? That's my ultimate goal. So we're working towards that. I just kind of wanted to share with you guys some of the things that I've been doing these past few months to grow my OnlyFans. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Do you have an OnlyFans? Are you trying to grow it? Also, these same tips and things that I'm giving you guys specifically for my OnlyFans are still things that you could be doing in your business. Content is the name of the game, no matter what your business is. You need to be posting multiple times a day. It is easier to batch record your content, so you're not having to make content every day. There's other things in the business that you could be doing. And then also too, creating multiple accounts for each platform. So you should have multiple Instagram accounts. You should have multiple YouTube accounts. You should have multiple Twitter accounts. You should have multiple TikTok accounts. You should have multiple Threads accounts. Like, you need to have a lot of accounts on all platforms. I'm also on Twitch as well. I keep forgetting about that one because I went to 24. I have that on a 24-hour loop, but I'm also on Twitch as well. So leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you guys subscribe to the Patreon if you have not already. Make sure you all subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.